Why did I decide to buy instead of renting? That's a question that I've been getting a lot. So today I thought I should come here and answer that question. Hey guys, my name is MohneoR. If you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here and you don't know how this conversation came about, so I am a 27-year-old lady. I bought my first home, the house that we are in right now, at the age of 26. So I bought this house. I started the process in December of 2022 and I got it by June of 2023. So I was still 26 years old, but as of October the 29th, which is my birthday, I turned 27. That's what I meant to say. So anyways, why did I decide to buy instead of renting? So my sister and I have stayed together ever since we left high school. So she left high school 2 years before me, and then when I went to college, I went to stay with her. So we were staying together in Auckland Park. We were renting. My dad was paying for that place. And then when that was done, when we were done with school, we went back home. Then she got a job in Sandton, and then I got a job in Sandton like a year later, and then we stayed together again, which was now 2017. She was renting her own studio apartment, and then that was 2017. In 2018, we decided let's get a bigger place, like a 2-bedroom apartment together. So we got the place together. We stayed there until 2019. 2020 we moved to another place and we stayed there renting again. So we've rented quite a bit. So I didn't want to rent anymore. At first we were looking for a place together, and then COVID happened while we were looking for a place together, and then the plans changed. We had to find a place quickly because we already cancelled our lease where we were staying in Sandton. We had to look for a place quickly, so we found a place and we stayed there for the rest of 2020. 2021 we moved back home because my parents were renting out their house and they were like, they don't want to rent it out anymore, we should come stay there. We moved back home. Now it was me and my sister and my older sister. With the three of us were staying together. But I always had this thing that said I want to stay alone. I've never experienced staying alone. So that's the number one factor why I decided to buy. I wanted independence. I wanted to stay alone. And now I could have easily just rented alone, but I have rented and we've paid exorbitant amounts of money, and when I calculated it, it did not make financial sense. So that's point number 2. It made financial sense for me to buy my own place, or get a bond rather, than renting, because when I calculated the amounts that me and my sister used to pay on rent, they were the same amount that I would be paying with the rent, with bond, rates, taxes, levies, electricity and water combined. I get all those 6 things for the amount of money we were paying just for rent. So it made sense for me. And also because I work for a bank, I work for a financial institution, it meant that I would get a staff discount. So I was like, why not just take advantage of that? And also the third point is age. I knew that if I get a place in my 20s, I won't be still paying for a bond for this place in my 50s, because I got it early and I can always pay it off early. And also I knew that if I decided to get married one day and we get a bigger home with my husband, I can always rent this place out, and then it would make another income and it would pay for itself. So basically the fourth point is that this place is more of an investment, and I was like, let me take advantage of that. I get to get my freedom. I enjoyed staying with my sister, but it came to that point where I was just like, I want to experience being by myself. The fifth reason why I decided to buy might be a little bit selfish, but it was because I wanted creative freedom. I am a creator, I'm a creative, and I also want my space to represent my creativity. And I knew that when I'm staying with my sister, or when I start staying with a partner, I'm gonna have to consult with them, as I was with my sister, when it comes to how we decorate the place, what we buy and all that stuff. Yes, I still do ask for advice, like show my sisters what I like, show my partner, my parents, but I don't have to take it. I can do as I please. This is my space. And also that also comes with, if you are renting, it's not easy to just drill that many holes like I have there at the back, because it becomes a matter of, I have my deposit that I need to get back when I'm leaving this place, and if I ruin the place, I'm not gonna get my deposit back. And also having to get permission from the landlord to do certain sort of like rental friendly renovations. I didn't want that. With my place, I can drill as many holes as I want. I can put pink, purple, yellow, green in one wall. No one is going to say anything, so it gives me creative freedom as well. And also with creative freedom, I also wanted a space where I could create as a content creator, because I just felt like when I was at home sharing with my siblings, I felt as though I would make a mess, because I want to create fashion content. My room was the smallest room in the house. It was a 3-bedroom house. I'm the youngest of the 3 of us, so it went without saying that I'm going to get the smallest room in the house. So it meant that I would have to turn our sitting room into a studio, and then when I was done, I would have to like clean it up, or if I don't, then it's inconveniencing other people, because it's a space, and it's a space that we are sharing. It's a common area. If I'm going to use it as a studio, there's my clothes there, my makeup is there, I have a little desk, making it an office. It inconveniences other people. They might not say, but you also feel like I need that space to create. So now in my house, I can film anywhere. And even the aesthetic, my little sister calls this house an Instagram house, which it was done intentionally. So I made sure that every corner, I'm not done, yes, but I made sure that every little corner is nice and aesthetically pleasing, so that I can be able to film anywhere that I want. I don't want to find myself having to go and book a place to create my content. I didn't want to have to always find a place like a hotel or Airbnb to go create content. So I wanted to make sure that I have a space that I make look beautiful and aesthetically pleasing, so that if one day God blesses me and I start getting campaigns, I have a space that is conducive for me to create quality content for brands. So that is the reason why I decided to buy and not rent. So I want to do a Q&A for the next video about my buying process. So if you have questions about my buying process, how's my experience been so far, about the money, how much the place cost me, how much I saved up before I moved in to finish the place, like, ask every question you have down below. It's gonna be very transparent. I will answer everything with transparency. I have already put up some questions on my Instagram. I've gotten some questions, so I would like to get some questions here on YouTube as well. Then I will compile a video and I will answer every single little question that you guys have. But I just thought I should come and tell you guys why I decided to buy and not rent. So yeah, guys, my angels, we've come to the end of the video. If you liked it, please do give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below and ask me your questions. Please, 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 I will answer them in the next one. Do subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. Would love to have you this side. And that's it from me. Bye.